What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this amazing solo duo base design that includes a bunker and extra honeycomb layers for offline defense. The door path also allows for great defense during an online. Before getting into it, let me know if you guys liked or disliked the base and give me ideas on what I could change to make it better. I'm very open to criticism as it allows me to take in exactly what you want and helps me with my goal to make the best base design in Deadside. Anyways, enough with the yapping, let's get into the layers of this onion, the Ogre. So the first thing you'll notice when entering, our front door is looking a little more fortified. The extra door here increases the cost of a raid and gives you time to react in case of a raid. Above the airlock we have a peak going in. This area right here forces you to mantle into the next room. Holding this almost guarantees you a win, as they can't really shoot you when mantling. Going into our first loot room, you'll see we have a ton of boxes below, 2 large boxes above. And then into our next room, we'll have a workbench here, as well as our peak, and then our second loot room with more small boxes and large boxes. Now going down here, as you can see we have 2 boxes over here. We have our auto turret that holds this mantle point, and it's really good as it catches raiders off guard. Right, so going down the stairs, we have a little storage box right here. And going just below the stairs, we'll have all the utility we need, like our wood planter, our metal planter, concrete mixer, sneaky little shotgun turret right here underneath the stairs, our grill, and our generator, as well as a storage container. Our core can be made 2 different ways depending on the size of your group. For solos and duos, we have this setup, and for trios and quads, we have this setup. Don't worry right now, as I'll show you how to place those when I start building. The upkeep for this base isn't too demanding, and the loot room to the left has plenty of space, featuring 12 large boxes and 13 small boxes. As for turret placements, I don't really have too much detail on them. It's really hard to mess up a turret spot. Just trust your gut, and I'm sure they'll be useful. Now, what you've been waiting for, and what I think is the coolest part of this base, is the bunker. Right here, all we have to do is we just place this twig, place a roof over ourselves, and then upgrade that. As you can see, it blocks everything. All you need to do is break this twig right here, and it opens it up. This is what it looks like from the top. As you can see, it looks a little open. I like to put boxes here, as it makes it makes it look like a loot room, not a bunker. Moving on to the roof, let's go up here. You can see we got our peek down, workbench right here, loot room. Going up top, just above this door right here, this door, we've got a sneaky little loot room in our pancake layer that holds 2 large boxes and 3 small boxes. And then we go to our roof, which has these side windows for peaks, and this is what it looks like on the roof. We've got coverage. People can't just instantly shoot us off the roof. Anyways, since we got everything covered, I think we should go into the build section. Right, so starting off the build, we're going to place a square foundation as low to the ground as you can. But before we place these raised foundations, we're going to place our double door. Now we'll place our raised foundations, as these won't allow us to place our double door. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade all this. Once this is upgraded, we're going to go ahead and place our TC. Our TC should be placed to the left of the wall, and we're going to place it in the center as close to the wall as we can. There we go, just like that. Once you're done setting up your 1x1, you're going to go ahead and place your bags. So your bags, you want to align the bottom of the bag with the end of the TC right there. Just like this, because we want space for our lumber mill. Just like that. Now we're going to get a shelf up, a large shelf that we can fit 3 large boxes on. Place it as close to the door as you can, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and place our lumber mill Keep the lumber mill close in the box as it can stick out, just like that, and then we'll place our generator right here next to the TC. Boom. That's your interior for your 1x1. Once you've expanded this into a bunker and your bunker's available to be used, you're going to want to switch this room up. So what we're first going to do is we're going to get rid of our generator, our lumber mill, and for trios and quads, we're going to place two small shelves right here and right here. Exactly the way I did it. And you'll have space for your two other bags in your loot room and just below me. And for duos and solos, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of both of these, as well as the bags below me. And then we're just going to place a large shelf right here. You want to align the shelf with the front of the TC right here, just like I'm doing. You can do this or change this whenever you want, really. I like to do it early on. Getting back to it, we're going to place our triangle foundation in front of the doorway, place another doorway next to it, as well as our door. Upgrade this. Once that's upgraded, we're going to place a square foundation with raised foundations around it, place our roof, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. Boom, once it's upgraded, we're going to go ahead and start building our bunkers. So we're going to place a triangle floor between this gap right here. We're going to place another square foundation as well as more triangle foundations around it. And then we're going to place some U stairs and half walls going around the U stairs just like this, and then full walls around it. This is going to be our exit. Place our door here, our roof, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade all this. Now that we've got it all upgraded, for our final part before we start getting more loot, we're going to add a pancake layer. So to do that, we're going to have low half walls around these two squares, two more around this triangle, and then we're going to place our floors and upgrade all this. Once that's all upgraded, this pancake layer will give us better protection against roof raids, so it's not as easy to just blow through your roof. And yeah, you've got your loot rooms to hold loot. Get up your gear, get up your farm and all that. Go crazy. Once again, I'm going to show you how the bunker works. You just go ahead and place this twig. Then you're going to place a roof here. Seal that up. Now that that's sealed, you can log off, go do what you need to do in real life, and then get back on to a hopefully not raided base. Once you wake up, all you need to do is break this twig with an axe or a gun, and it won't show up on the map as a raid or anything. Once we're done with that section of the base, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next section, and we're going to place half walls all around these lower walls. We're going to leave one of the spots open. I'll show you in a second. Fill this up. The spot right in front of the door, we're going to place two just like this, and then we're going to leave that one empty. That empty spot, we're going to go ahead and put a doorway here, and then we're going to place high walls above these regular half walls. And then we're going to put a half wall over this doorway. Go ahead and upgrade. Once you've got all that upgraded, we're going to go ahead and start placing our doors. We're going to place a single door here, a double door here, double door frame here, there's another double door frame here, and then we're going to place our window just against this airlock. Go ahead and upgrade all these door frames. Once the frames are all upgraded, we're going to place our doors. We're going to start off placing the double doors first, then we'll place our single doors. Upgrade all these doors. Once the doors are upgraded, we're going to place a wall here. We're going to place the roof here, and then we're going to place a half wall and another roof just to the right. Once that's placed, we can go ahead and upgrade all these. Now that we've got all that upgraded, we won't have any restrictions on our door placements in the center. So we're going to go ahead and place our single door here, here. Place our doors right here now. And then right here, we're also going to place a single door. Make sure you place this first before getting your roof down. Once you've got these doors placed, you can go ahead and place your roof now. So, going up here, we'll be able to fill all of this in. Now that it's all filled in, let's go ahead and upgrade all of it. Once it's all upgraded, but just below the bunker jump up, we're going to place our half walls, because we did not seal this in yet. We're going to place 2 half walls, as well as a roof over it. Then we're going to place 2 full walls, get on top of them, and then place a roof. Now that we got this part of the roof done, we can go back down and get our loot rooms ready for loot. So, in this first loot room, what we gotta do is place our half walls now and upgrade them. Alright, let's go ahead and start filling up these loot rooms with boxes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 boxes on top of the loot room on this little space up here. Just like this. Gotta wedge them in, it's really sensitive. Just like that, make sure they don't stick out of the door. And the same right here. Just like that. Repeat this on the other side. Now as for placing the small boxes, what we're going to do is just place them how I'm placing them. We're going to do this one just like this, get as close to the wall as you can. And then we're going to place another one right next to it, line it. This third one's going to go against this back wall. Get it in as tight as possible. Just like that. And this one's gonna go against this wall. Crouching makes it a little bit easier. Boom. Now, all you have to do is just fill it up with boxes. Beat it on the other side as well. Now, on our bunker, what we're going to do is we're going to place a triangle floor like this, just like that. Upgrade it, and then once we upgrade it, we're going to place 2 large boxes as well as an auto turret on it. I'd say this is probably the most important auto turret spot as it guards the mantle just over here. Goes into this room and then on this little mantle point right here. Alright, let's get to the roof. So, getting up to this roof, we're going to place 2 walls, as well as a door and a doorway. And then we're going to open up this doorway and then place a triangle floor, just like that. We're able to mantle on it. Shouldn't be a problem. Once we do that, in front of this single door below here, we're going to place half walls around this square. And in this square, we're going to put some boxes, little drop boxes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to place our 2 large boxes. One on this corner, another one on this back corner. Then we're going to place 3 small boxes, 1 in between them, and then 2 on the sides. Make sure when you place these 2 on the sides, that you place them in the way of the door somewhat when it opens. So that way when you open the door, it goes through the door and you're able to loot it. then we'll go ahead and just seal this off. Now that we've sealed that, we're going to go ahead and start adding a second pancake layer. We're just going to fill every single space that we can on this roof with half walls. Then we're just going to put roofs over it. Just like that. Now we upgrade it. Now that it's upgraded, we're going to go ahead and place our final segments to the roof. 2 windows here, 2 windows here. We'll put our shutters on now. Let's get our doorway on. Put our door on, and then we'll get our roof. And now on the outside of this, we're going to place half walls with some triangle floors. Just like that. Stop anybody from getting in your windows. Go ahead and upgrade. Now you're pretty much done with the base. All we need to do is add those extra layers and then we'll be good. Alright, getting onto the layers, the last bit, we're gonna go ahead and place a square foundation. I like to start on the door. We're gonna start from the door. We're gonna place triangle foundation here. And we're gonna build 8 squares out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on our 8th square, we're gonna leave that square, and then we're gonna break all these squares going back to the base. Now that we've done that, we're gonna come back over here, and we're gonna go ahead and place triangle foundations and build all the way back in like little crescent moons, all the way back to base. And then on this one, place that. And when we place this square, we gotta make sure it's connected to the crescent moons and not the actual base. Like that. You can see a little gap there. You're able to place the wall just in front of the other wall. Do it on the same side over here. Just like that. Place that wall. Boom. Then we're gonna go ahead and make sure this is also connected to the twig. And then just place a wall there. You're just gonna go ahead and upgrade this the twig below the walls right here. All this, and then the twig going back just below me. All this twig we just break. Back over here, all we gotta do is bring up the walls, so place more walls, stack them higher. Just like that. And then with this doorway, we could place another doorway on it. Sometimes it won't let you place a single door, so you're just gonna have to open up the first door, like that. And then we'll be able to place another door. Go ahead and upgrade all that. Once we've done that, we're going to repeat this on every single side. So this side, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so it doesn't take don't take your guys' time. Coming back to the front door, if you guys are having a hard time getting into the second door, you can go ahead and place a little scaling ladder just right in front of your doorstep. It makes it a whole lot easier getting in. Now we're going to add our 3rd floor walls. Just place them all around. You can do it from the floor. It's kind of hard, but you just line it up and you're able to do it. Place it all around the base. And then to upgrade these, just get onto roof and you're able to stand on top of them. just like this. Once you've got everything upgraded, last parts of the base, we're going to go ahead and place windows. Make sure they're not connected to the base, but they're on these little layers. So we're able to have that little gap in the middle. Place it on this other side as well. Just like that. And with these half walls, you want to have these connected to the base. Perfect. Go ahead and upgrade all this and place your windows. And boom, we're done. Hope you guys like the base design. It took me forever to put this out. I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. It was very difficult trying to figure out this solo duo base design. I'm usually better at building the bigger things. It's hard trying to keep it simple. But aside from that, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys like the base design, let me know by leaving a like. If you want to see more bases in the future, go ahead and subscribe, get notified when I post. If you guys want to see some of the fun shit I get into during my wipes, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.